Alright, let's bust some PMI myths, fast. PMI stands for Private Mortgage Insurance. It protects the lender, not me, and it usually shows up when I put less than 20% down on a conventional loan. Myth 1, PMI is a scam. Nah, it's insurance. I'm paying to offset the lender's risk so I can buy with less than 20% down. If the trade-off gets me into a home sooner while prices rise, that can still be a win. Myth 2, PMI is forever. Nope. By law in the US, I can ask to remove PMI when I hit 20% equity based on the original value. It's supposed to drop automatically around 78% loan to value if I'm current, and if my home value jumps, I can request removal early with a new appraisal. Lender rules apply. Myth 3, I need 20% down to avoid PMI. Not the only path. I could do 20%, sure. Or I could look at a piggyback loan, like an 80-10-10. There's lender-paid PMI, where the lender bumps my interest rate instead of a monthly PMI line. VA loans don't have PMI at all, just a funding fee. USDA has a guarantee fee. FHA isn't PMI, it's MIP, and it can stick longer. Myth 4, PMI is crazy expensive. Typical PMI runs about 0.3% to 1.5% of the loan per year, depending on credit score, down payment, and loan type. On a $400K loan, that might be say $100 to $500 a month. Sometimes that's less than the monthly cost of waiting while home prices and rents climb. Myth 5, PMI only comes monthly. Not true. I can pay it monthly, upfront, or split. Some mix of an upfront chunk plus a smaller monthly. If I've got cash now but want a lower payment, that split option can be clutch. Myth 6, good credit doesn't matter for PMI. It does. Higher credit scores charge lower PMI. Even a 20-40 point bump can change the quote. I'll check my credit early, fix errors, and avoid new debts before locking. Myth 7, PMI equals FHA. Different thing. PMI is for conventional loans. FHA uses MIP, and if I put less than 10% down, that MIP can last the whole loan unless I refinance. Myth 8, I can't remove PMI until the lender calls me. I can be proactive. Hit 80% LTV, I request removal. Big value jump. I ask about a new appraisal. Clean payment history helps. Quick tips. Run the math both ways. PMI now versus waiting to save 20%. Shop lenders. PMI pricing varies. Ask about upfront, monthly, and split options. Know the removal rules before I sign. Track my equity like a hawk. Bottom line. PMI is a tool, not a trap. Used right, it can get me into a home sooner, and it doesn't have to stick around. I make the trade-offs with eyes open, negotiate hard, and set a reminder to ditch it as soon as I can. That's PMI, myths busted. If this helped, hit like and drop your questions below.